Hey Penny, thanks for letting me know that your video critique wasn't included in the other video. Let's go ahead and take a look at these here real quick. Since I already did a recording of these before, these two recordings will probably be kind of quick. So it's not that I'm not interested, just that I'm going to be able to go a little bit faster. Okay, some of the things I mentioned in the initial video was that this eye here is really the most important and the most visually impactful part of the design. How you want your eye to go and to carry you through this is your image, your slogan, then probably your logo, then your body copy. Right now, this image has a little bit of competition from your slogan down here. And then also, if you think about in terms of proximity, this is kind of your heading, which should probably be the most impactful place that you have the words on the page. And then this is your body copy and this is your logo. So your body copy, in a sense, is competing with your image right now, which isn't the hierarchy that you want. So think about a few ideas. You could possibly take this image and instead of having it on this wall that you have some kind of slightly busy background, if you could maybe eliminate this background so your eye is drawn to this image. And the reason I thought of doing that was when I was looking at your Facebook ad, instead of having this eye so small on a wall so small in an ad that's already going to be small, I think it'd be super impactful to just crop around this picture frame and have the colorful eye be really big. Envision this eye this big on the page. And then you can have your slogan, "The world is a colorful place," kind of up in this negative space up here. All right, then your body copy, maybe you're considering world's #1 highlighter, Sharpie. You can have that take second stage because you want this to essentially be the rock star that you look at, and then the background singers, and then maybe, you know, the acoustic instrument. Okay, so you're trying to have a hierarchy here on the page, and that can kind of help if you make this image larger and really impactful, because it's a super cool image. So I'd love to see it not get lost. All right, and so you also have this Sharpie drawing, the Sharpie pen right here, and so you have kind of a lot going on. So think really carefully about the order and then injecting some more white space. And I think if you make this particular image cropped in a lot larger and get rid of this textured background, because that's competing too, since there are so many elements going on right now, that's really going to help it feel more modern, and that's going to promote that hierarchy on the page. Okay, so I think this one is going to be a little bit easier because it's a landscape design and you have a landscape image here, so they're going to feel like they go together pretty well. Let's take a look at this one and consider that. Since this is a portrait landscape, it's going to be a little bit more different. You're probably going to need to inject just some possibly white space down here, or if you really love this background, you can leave it. However, I would probably make this, if this is your slogan, I would probably try to figure out a way to make this really larger or really more impactful, and then have this be a lot smaller. So you do need a call to action on here too. So here's what I would probably do. Maybe leave this blank up here. And then this typeface I'm struggling with, it feels like it's been stretched. There's so much space between the words. This looks like it's the space of 2 or 3 of the width of these letters. And so it feels like it's been stretched tall, which is kind of a problem because it confuses your eye a little bit visually. So see if you can switch this out for something that has kind of a more organic spacing between the letters. And then how you have this coming up in the different colors, this is actually competing with this too much. There's not that clear hierarchy. I like the colors, and it actually looks good how you have it over here, but I might consider making this typography black so this stands out and this stands out. You could try to, match it to the Sharpie logo maybe. And you have 4 fonts here, so that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So usually we try to only have 3. And so that's kind of creating a little bit of a problem too with all the different colors, the different fonts. So figure out a way to simplify this. If you want to leave this here, which I'm guessing you probably like that since you've invested some effort in making that look nice, then I would try to make this look more simple, more clean, classic typeface, even something that just looks like this. Or, you know, we could look at dafont.com and see if there's a good font on that page that would work. But yeah, so work on having this image be what really sings, and then these coming later. I would probably right align these as well. Right align it with whatever you have up here, or if you get rid of this, right align everything down here in this portion. And then just work on making those fonts a little bit more simple. And I would not have this at an angle, because how this is overlapping with the image, it's creating a little bit of confusion just visually, what I should look at. So I'd probably keep it nice and straight, have this font go into the background so this can really sing, and then probably do a repeating font here that matches this one. And so keep on working on simplifying those elements. There's a lot going on here, and I think it's actually detracting from your main star of the show, which is this awesome image. Okay, let me know if you want to send me another draft by email, but keep on working at it. Okay, thanks, Penny.